What's up everybody, I'm Logan from Sleepopolis.com, and today I'll be reviewing the newly updated Casper mattress. I'll be running some tests, giving some recommendations and some of my complaints. I'll also be comparing to a few of the other Casper mattresses later on in the review, but if you want to see the full reviews of any Casper mattress, you can Google Casper review and Sleepopolis to see my full thoughts there. But for right now, let's talk about the feel of the Casper mattress. Now, of course, the most important thing about a new bed is what it's going to feel like to actually sleep in it. So I want to give you my thoughts on the firmness of it first. It comes in at like a 6.5 out of 10 on the firmness scale. So that's that nice mix of support and pressure relief. If you're comparing it to the older Casper, that's a little bit softer, not too much, maybe just a hair softer side, but still getting that nice support from the layers below. Now, as I was lying on my back, I do feel myself sinking into these softer top layers just a little bit, but I don't think that it kind of sacrifices any of the spinal alignment. I do feel like my hips were supported pretty well, kept my spine aligned in a good position when I was lying on my back. Rolling around, changing positions, this isn't all foam mattress, so it's not quite the bounce you might expect from a classic inner spring mattress or a hybrid, something like that, but there is good mobility. There's quick responsive pressure from the foams on top of the Casper mattress, so you shouldn't feel too stuck or anything like that. It's not like a memory foam mattress where you're gonna have to fight around to change positions. Rolling onto my side, this is where the zone support of the Casper comes into play. We're gonna go over the construction of the Casper in a second, but the zone support basically means you're gonna be able to sink further in at the shoulders, which is a huge bonus for the side sleepers, so you don't feel kind of jammed up at the shoulders. Now, it also means that it's going to support your hips really well, so you're going to sink in further at the shoulders. Support at the hips, it's going to help align your back when you're in the side position. Now, rolling onto my stomach, what I'm looking for here is really firm support. Stomach sleepers want to make sure their hips aren't sagging too deep into the mattress, so that keeps their back aligned in a good position. I do feel that there is a medium firmness to the Casper, so if you do spend kind of a little bit of your night on your stomach rolling around changing positions, you're probably going to be okay here. If you are a really strict stomach sleeper, someone who needs a really firm mattress, I don't think this is going to give you the support that you're looking for. Now, with every mattress that I review, I run a few tests to give you a more objective look at what the mattress is all about. So with the first test here on the Casper, I ran the pressure map test, and basically I put a pressure map down on top of it, lie down in a few positions, and you'll see the results next to me ranging from blue for low pressure up to red for high pressure. Now, as I lie on my back, my weight's pretty evenly distributed in this position, and I'm expecting blue pressure across the board. It's what I see with pretty much every mattress that I test, and the Casper, as you can see here, performs well on that. I really just check to see if there's anything standing out. Like I said before, I do feel myself sinking into the mattress in this position just a little bit into those top foams, but there's still good support here and low pressure across the board. Now, as I roll onto my side, I generally expect to see a little bit higher pressure in this position. A lot of side sleepers prefer softer mattresses so you can sink in before you kind of butt up against firmer sections of the mattress, maybe avoid that kind of pressure feeling at the shoulders, the hips, two common problem areas. Now, we do see a little bit higher pressure at the hips. That's to be expected because of that higher weight concentration over lower surface area when you're on your side. I was really impressed with the low pressure in that blue range at the shoulders. So that's a really good sign for these side sleepers out there. Now, as I'm rolling onto my stomach, again, like my back, my weight's pretty evenly distributed. I don't think the pressure map tells the full story of stomach sleeping on any of the mattresses that I test, so while it's good to see kind of that blue or low pressure while I'm lying on my stomach, I do feel my hips sink in just a little bit. So like I said, if you are a combo sleeper that rolls on your stomach for a little bit of the night, I think you're okay here on the Casper. But if you are either a little bit heavier as a stomach sleeper or a really strict stomach sleeper that needs that firmer support, you're probably gonna wanna look somewhere else. Now, I've opened up the cover to give you a better look at the materials used in the construction of the Casper mattress. I'm going to start with the materials of the cover. It is a polyester cover. It's got a thicker, cozier feel to it, but it doesn't really affect the feel of the Casper overall. Now, the comfort layer of the Casper, this one on top, is an open-celled polyfoam. It's kind of a latex foam alternative. It's got a medium feel to it. It's probably the softest foam used in the Casper here. It has a quick response to pressure, as you can see here. So that's kind of that latex alternative part. And also it's open celled, so it's gonna sleep a bit cooler than other polyfoams and definitely memory foams out there. Now, that's important because it's over this contouring layer of memory foam below it, so that's got that slow responsive pressure there. And that's gonna allow you to sink deeper into the mattress, giving you that pressure relief, that balanced foam feel I was talking about before. It's important that that latex alternative, that open celled polyfoam on top is there because it's gonna defend against some heat trap that memory foam might be known for, and it's also gonna keep you from feeling stuck in that slow response to pressure in the memory foam below. So as we're going through the mattress, you're getting this pressure relief from these top two, and then you start to get into this transition layer. So it's a little bit firmer polyfoam here. Now you can't see it from this side, but we'll show you from the side. This is where the zone support of the Casper mattress actually comes into play. So that's going to give you firmer support at the hips while being softer at the shoulders, allowing you to sink further into the mattress, giving that nice side sleeping spinal alignment while still having that pressure relief at the shoulders. Now it's important that this is a little bit firmer here because it's starting to give you this cradling support, so it's not so jarring as you push through these softer foams into the firm support of the high density polyfoam base below. Now this is a really common material used in a lot of bed-in-a-box mattresses. It's got that quick response to pressure, and it really gives the support to the layers of foam above it, as well as it gives the overall shape to the Casper as a whole. Now, a few other tests that I run while testing out mattresses include the bounce test. And like I said before, the Casper is an all foam mattress, so it's not going to have the bounce you might be looking for out of like a classic innerspring or even a hybrid mattress. Casper does make a couple hybrid mattresses, and I'll touch on one later on in the review. But in terms of mobility here, there's pretty quick response to pressure from the Casper. So if you're just rolling around changing positions, I think you're going to feel okay about that. You're not going to feel too stuck. It's not like a thick memory foam mattress where you get that slow response, have to kind of fight your way over to your side or anything like that. Now I also run a motion transfer test, and basically what that does is it tests how much disturbance is transferred from one side of the bed to the other, and to test it I use a 10-pound steel ball, drop it from heights of 4, 8, and 12 inches to simulate some kind of getting into and out of bed, rolling around in the middle of the night. And on the other side of the mattress where you might be sleeping, I set a seismometer, and that kind of checks how much disturbance is transferred with each of those drops. So I thought the Casper performed pretty well on the lower end with those 4 and 8 inch drops, excuse me. I thought the 12-inch drop was kind of in that average range. So if you do sleep with someone who kind of rolls around in the middle of the night, I think it'll be okay on the disturbance transfer. If you have a dog or someone that like jumps into the bed in the middle of the night, you are going to feel it on the other side of the bed, but that's nothing too out of the ordinary. If you're watching reviews of the Casper online, I'm assuming it's not the only mattress you're checking out, so I want to give you a little bit of information on some of their biggest competitors. First up is the Purple mattress, which is also a bed-in-a-box, but it's not all foam. Purple uses this hyper-elastic polymer in their comfort layer. They set it up in a grid structure. Now it's a really bouncy material that sleeps pretty cool, and by setting it up in the grid structure, it creates walls that collapse kind of where you need the most pressure relief. It gives you kind of this medium firmness in multiple positions, and because of that, I like it for combo sleepers out there. Now in terms of price, it ranges between $649 and $1,299. Next up is the Leesa mattress, which is also an all-foam bed-in-a-box mattress. It has a similar build to the Casper in that it has a latex alternative comfort layer over a memory foam layer below that. However, there is no zone support. It has a medium firmness to it, and it does sleep pretty cool. Now in terms of price, it ranges from $595 up to $1,195. But if you click the link on the Sleepopolis review page, you can get our exclusive discount. Now, as I mentioned before, Casper does make a few other models. I want to touch briefly on two of them here. First up is the Casper Hybrid. Now, this is the first hybrid mattress from Casper, meaning it uses a mixture of foam and coil layers. Now, the foams on top of the mattress are pretty similar to the all-foam Casper, including the zone support. However, the base of the mattress replaces the high-density polyfoam of the all-foam Casper with pocketed coils. Now, those pocketed coils mean that the Casper Hybrid has a bit more bounce. I do think that the Hybrid is a bit softer, maybe just a shade softer than the all-foam Casper here, and I really like it for the couples out there. Now in terms of price, the Casper Hybrid ranges from $850 up to $1,895 for the king size version. Next up is the Casper Wave, which is also an all-foam bed-in-a-box mattress. Now it has more of a luxury plush feel to it. It takes the zoned support system of the original Casper a little bit further with actually some contouring grooves by the shoulder, let you sink deeper in, and this gel support by the hips to give you a little bit more support there. The soft feel of the mattress means I really like it for the side sleepers out there. Now in terms of price, it ranges from $1,375 all the way up to $2,995 for the king size mattress, but you can use the code SLEEPOPOLIS at checkout to save up to $200 on any Casper mattress that you buy. After my full review of the updated Casper mattress, I have a few recommendations on who I think should buy this mattress. First up, I think it's great for the back and side combo sleepers out there. I really felt it was supporting me well while lying on my back. And also when I rolled onto my side, I was really impressed with the pressure relief that we saw on the pressure mat portion of the review. I was really comfortable while I was on my side. And that goes to my second recommendation, in which I think the zone support is a really huge advantage out there, especially for these side sleepers. Now it's got that softer foam near the shoulders so that you can sink deeper in while still getting nice support at the hips to really keep your back in nice alignment. And finally, I like it for those just looking for a balanced foam feel. Like I said before, I think there's a medium firmness to this, right in that 6.5 out of 10 range. So you do get that nice soft pressure relief on top while still getting some nice support below that. Now, given all that, I don't think it's the perfect mattress for everybody. So if you are looking for a mattress with a bit more bounce, I don't think the all foam Casper is going to give that to you. Like I said, it's okay in terms of mobility, but in terms of bounce, you're probably going to look more for an innerspring or a hybrid. The Casper hybrid might be more up your alley. You can check out our review on sleepopolis.com of that. I also don't think it's the right choice for strict stomach sleepers out there. I think you're going to need just a little bit firmer support than this provides. Now, if you're interested in buying a Casper mattress, I want to give you a little bit of basic information on the purchasing process. First up, there is a 100-night trial period, so you can have it in your home for just over 3 months, deciding whether you want to keep it or send it back. There is a 10-year warranty on the Casper mattress. Of course, you want to check out exactly what that covers on their website, but I would say that is kind of the standard for the online bed-in-a-box market. In terms of shipping, it will ship for free. It will arrive compressed in a box, so you want to open it up, let it decompress for a couple hours or even overnight so you get the full support of the Casper. Now, in terms of price, it ranges from $695 up to $1,495. But if you use the code SLEEPOPOLIS, you can save $100 on your purchase. So that's it for my review of the Casper mattress. If there's anything I didn't cover, just leave a comment below. Now, if your mattress search continues, Google best mattress and Sleepopolis to see even more information there. Also follow us on Facebook and Twitter so you don't miss any of our sleep news or our giveaway announcements. And check out sleepopolis.com for all of your sleep needs.